Good day, Sir Janus. I'm Jelly Nusaria, and this is my completion project in CCS108 Object-Oriented Programming. And this is my program Travel Agency Management with Reservation System using the Java Console application. The program has a two section, which is the admin section that for administrators and for users or for the user of the program. So I'm going to show first the user section, number two. So in here we can in user section we can create a account and log in. So I'm going to create account since I don't have a account yet. Gender and mobile number and complete address of the and like that. Email address of Shelby at gmail.com. Enter password. So I'm going to create a password of Jelby123. Then the program will say account successfully created. So in here we have a account. We can now log in that account. So going to log in that account. Number two, login. Enter email address. So my email address was Delvi at gmail, gmail.com. And my password is Delvi123. In here, it welcomes the traveler or the user. So the information about the travel agency will show and available bookings at the moment. So we can book a airlines, a cabs, a cruise, a railways, hotels, package tour, and package vacation. So for other services, they have also you can purchase a travel insurance plan, travel guidebooks, and view the travel information for the users. So in user section, we can create a or edit user account information if you want to update it and view all reservations and view all purchases regarding of that user. So in here, let me show you how to book a airline. For airlines, book a flight for one. In here, the program will show the available airlines at the moment. They have a Blue Pacific Air, Philippine Air Asia, and Philippine Airlines. So the program will need the number of airlines you want to book. So I want to book airline number two, which is the Philippine Airlines. Number two. Enter travel date of travel, say the time of travel, and say 12 in the afternoon, departure country, Philippines. Enter destination, Australia. How many seats? So let's say I have a one companion. And so the program will process the reservation. It needs the consumer information. So it will show the enter your user ID. So my user ID is one. So I'm going to input that user ID. The reservation fee is 1,507. So I'm going to pay a let's say 1,600. Going to pay 1,600. Then the reservation complete. A reservation receipt will shown under my name. All of my details are here. So departure country, Philippines. So my destination is Australia and a reservation date, which is now, August 8th. And details which I selected, which is selected airlines, Philippine Airlines. Let's go back. So that process will applicable for cabs, booking a cab, booking a cruise, a railways, a hotel, package tour, and package vacation. It's the same process. So in here, going to next is I'm going to show the how to purchase a travel insurance. Number 8. So the program will show that information in their travel insurance here. Let's say purchase a insurance. Number 1, the program will show the available insurance at the moment. They have a plan A, which has the insurance budget of yes. Plan B with has a budget, also has a budget, and a plan C. So let's say I want to purchase a plan A, number 0. With processing again, it needs my user ID. So the insurance cost was 1,628. I'm going to pay, let's say, 107. And that. So in here, purchase complete. A purchase receipt will shown. Purchase ID of 2. It 2 because I made the reservation earlier. So that's the one. So this is the 2. And under plan A, under my name, and the cost of 1,628, and my payment is 17, so I have a change of 72 pesos. So that's how you purchase a travel insurance. So back. So same process for travel guidebooks. It's the same process. So in user section, you can update the user information. Let's say I want to update my user information. Number 11. Enter user ID. 1. So in here, this is the process of updating will occur. So enter username for, let's say my name now is John Doe and my age is, let's say, 26 years old, and gender of male, mobile number, and a complete address of Tondo, need say like that. Email address john at gmail.com, and enter a password of John123. Then account successfully updated. So it happens. So now I'm going to reservations, which I can manage my reservation, recent reservation. I can modify it or either cancel it or view my reservation. So let's first, I'm going to view my reservation. Under my name, it needs a user ID. No. So my user ID is 1. So a I have a reservation here and one reservation. So for example, I want to modify that number 1. So in here, this is the choices for kung ano yung gusto kong ipalit dun sa reservation na yun. Like that. Okay. I want I want to change it to cab reservation. Then my user ID is 1 Jando. There's Jando. Please updated me. Then that reservation, I need to input that reservation ID to modify that. It needs again my user ID for verification. Then the sales ID of the reservation is here. It's ID number one. That is airline reservation. So I need to input that sales ID number one. So in here, we can pick a available cabs. So let's say I want that Uber rides number two, cabs number two. Going to input the date of travel. Let's say eh, 12. Enter date of travel, time of travel. Say 7 morning. Departure address. So choose my address now. Enter destination address. So let's say I'm going to go to like that. And how many seat? So let's say I'm also one seat only. Then it processing again. It needs my user ID. ID number one. I'm going to input that. Then a reservation complete. Reservation receipt will shown. And under my name, John Doe, it it modified to cab, which is the Uber rides. So we can check that by reservation ID. It is one reservation ID number one, which is earlier. It is a earlier earlier that is airlines reservation. So reservation successfully edited. Let's go back. In reservation, you can also cancel a reservation. Say, I want to cancel a reservation. So that reservation is under the Cubs. Going to choose a Cubs and my user ID again. And I'm going to input the reservation ID of I want to cancel. So that is reservation ID number one, user ID, and again that sales ID, which is number one under Cubs reservation. So the program will shown reservation successfully cancelled. So to check that, you can view my reservation. So in here, Jando reservations is nothing. We don't have a reservation at the moment. Back. Let's go back. So for viewing my purchases, number 13. In here we can view my purchases. Number one, user ID. In here, Jando purchases will show and only one purchase because the other that is reservation was cancelled earlier. This was from insurance type. Go back. Say I'm going to for example I want to book again a cab under a taxi which is zero. date of travel, time of travel, say 8 a.m. Vacation, say one seat, and my name. Reservation is 120. So I'm going to pay 150. So complete, reservation complete. Let's go back. So in user section, you can log out your account for safety, for its safety. Let's say I'm going to log out my account for 40. So to completely log in your account, you need to input your user ID. User ID is one. The program will show account successfully logged out. So here, so let's go to admin section. Number one, admin section. In admin section, we can monitor the users account, the available airlines, available cabs, cruise, railways, hotels, package tour, package vacation, travel insurance, and travel guidebooks. And and it also has the reports generation for user, for reservation, for sales. So first, let's go for users. In users, we can also create an account, edit account, and delete the account. So let's first view the created accounts. Number four. So in here, we have a two account, which is the Peter Parker account, and my account earlier, that is John Doe. Say create the account. Going to create my, again, create address of email address of Delby, uh, gmail.com, password of Jelly123. Then account successfully created. So to the view that, which is number four, view account, my account was here. That be Ryan Rosaria, male, 21 years old, and has my contact number, my address, and user email. For example, I want to edit the account. I edit that account. I want to make it to Harry or of 25, and I'm also a male. Street address of New York. Email address of Harry at G, and Harry1234 password. Account successfully edited. So let's see if it is really edited. View accounts. Number four. So under the user ID number two, it changed to Harry Osborne, male, 25 years old. Uh, it's successfully edited. So let's say I want to delete a account, that account. So number three, delete account. Going to input that user ID I want to delete, which is number two. So the program will say account successfully deleted. So let's see. Number four, view accounts. So in here, Two users are available. Is Peter Parker and John Doe. So the Harry Osborn was gone. Go back for airlines. Let's try for airlines. In airlines, same process. Add the airlines, delete airlines, and view all airlines. For example, I want to add the airline. Number one, airline type. Uh, say schedule airline. Say for name is Eva Air. Airline class for say business D D4. Baggage weight of let's say 50 kilograms and a fare of 14,000. Well, airline details. But airline details is about the airlines. Then airline successfully added. So let's see if it is really added. Or so under a airline number 3, we have a Eva Air and scheduled airline. So it's successful. Let's say I want to edit a airline 3. Airline type, which is like charter airline. Airline name of Korean Air. Class of economy 4D. And a weight of 60 kilograms. Airline fare 14,920. Details of that. Then airline successfully edited. So let's see. In here, is successfully edited. Go back. So that process will also for cubs. Here you can add cubs, delete, add, edit, and delete cub. Also for cruise, add cruise, edit cruise, delete cruise, like that. For railways, add railways, edit railway, delete railway. Also for hotel, add a hotel, delete a hotel, edit a hotel. For package tour, add package tour, edit package tour, delete package tour. Back. So let's go to also for travel insurance. Same process for that. Add, edit, and delete and view. Back for travel guidebooks. Add, edit, and delete that. same process as airlines. Number five, going to back. So next, I'm going to show you the reports generation, which is 11. So in reports, we can see the reports for reservation, for sales, for transactions, and for user accounts. So let's say for reservation number one first. In here, we have a reservation under a Peter Parker and for John Doe. And so for sales, we have a sales what was made by Peter Parker, my name earlier for insurance, for John Doe for Cubs. A total of 2,872. For transactions, transaction made earlier for Peter Parker and for John Doe. It has the customer mobile, customer address, date of travel, time of travel, departure address, destination address, person reserved, reservation fee. So the change also, a reservation type fee, and a total fee. For user account, you can see the user account of Peter Parker and John Doe. Has their gender, their age, the contact number, the address, and email address. So that covers for all for admin monitoring. So, so to exit the program, the exit was number 3 here. I'd say thank you and goodbye. So that's how the program works. Let's go to codes. So in airlines, we have a class fields, which extends the vehicle class. So the vehicle class is here as the vehicle ID, vehicle type name, fare details, getters and setters, a constructors, and vehicle details and an abstract methods. Then airlines, we inherit the vehicle ID, vehicle type, vehicle name, vehicle fare, and add the new class fields, which is the airline class and airline weight. We have a methods for menu. This is the menu methods and vehicle details, a new vehicle details for airlines. And a method for adding an airlines in the list, which is the add airlines. This is the method if you want to add an airline in monitoring. Also a edit vehicle to edit that airline and delete. And also a update airlines ID to whether if you are edit a airlines, the airline's ID will reset to 0. In same for Cubs, inherits the vehicle class fields, has a menu, has a vehicle details, and add vehicle for Cubs, specifically for Cubs, and edit vehicle for Cubs, and delete vehicle for Cubs. Also the update Cubs ID. So same for cruise and railways. So in hotel, we have a class fields, a constructors, a getters and setters, a menu, and a method also for adding a hotel, add hotel, edit hotel, and delete hotel, and also the update hotel ID. Same for insurance, as a class fields, constructors, getters and setters, a method for menu, a method for to add a insurance in the list, to edit that insurance in the list, and to delete if you want to delete that, and update insurance ID. So in monitoring, this is where the list where it is stored, all of the list, and a getters and setters, and a method for airlines, for cub, for cruise, for railways, for hotel, for package tour, for package vacation, for travel insurance, and for travel guidebooks. So in default constructor, we in here we add the data to each list. In monitoring, this is where the login method happens. This is where it happens. The login method, the logout method, and for showing the users, the airlines, available cabs, available crews. This is where in monitoring. So and let's go in reservations. So in reservation, we have a class fields, a reservation fare for package tour, and for vehicles. So we have a default constructors and also a constructor for sales reports here, and for transaction reports, and a constructor which accepts all the class fields of reservation. A getters and setters for the class fields for reservation fare, and get reservation details that will show the all of the reservation, and a reservation for reports, a menu for reservation or admin menu. So in here we have a method for getting the current date, string current date, and add airlines reservation. So this is the method for if you want to book a airlines. This is the method, add airlines reservation, and here, and also edit like that. So let's go in sales. So in sales class, we have a class fields, place sales ID, sales cost, and a reservation instance of reservation. In here, we what do you call this? Input the reservation in constructor of sales to To use the class fields of reservation, which is this: reservation user ID, reservation reserver, and reservation type. So this is where the composition happens. And a getter and a method for buying a book, travel guidebook. This is the method for that, buying a. And also for buying a travel insurance, this is the method for that. Gates sales details to show the reports for sales, and a method for get total sales. It will show the total of all of the sales costs. So for reports, we have a class fields, also a default constructors, and a constructors of that accepts all the class fields, and also the reservation, which is in here, that accepts the reservation ID, reservation reserver or the user, reservation location, current location, destination, and number of seats. So this is those that constructors or reports. Also, a composition happens. A getter get reservation change, get receipt details, and for showing the transaction reports, method for that, get receipt reports, travel information, a menu report, method menu for reports, and a method for viewing user reservation. This is a specific for each users. If you want to view your reservation, this is the method. And also for purchases, view user purchases. So in users, we have a class fields, unique class fields, and constructors and default, parameterized and default constructors, a getter and a setter, a method for menus like that, and a method for displaying the user details, and a method for user reports. It's for reports, and a method that will add user. If you want to create a user or add a user in monitoring, this is the method for that. Also for edit user, update user info. So this method is applicable in user only. And also for monitoring, monitoring, user and monitoring, update user info, delete, delete user. We want to delete a certain user in the list, and also the update user ID. Yes, that covers all of the program. That's all, and thank you.